Hello and welcome to a quick tutorial on how to use the custom emote pack for the Nardoragon avatar. If you came across this video and don't know what the heck I'm talking about, you can join the Discord server in the description below and check out the Nardoragon Gumroad page where you can actually buy the avatar that I'm also using for recording this video. It's the avatar in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. And yeah, so that's pretty much everything that you should know going into this. Let's actually get into the actual content of the video. So you'll see here that I have the default thing set up. This might look a bit different. You might have a different eyebrow shape or whatnot. I've had several attempts at recording this, so some things might not be exactly as they are on your screen, but for the most part, everything should match up. You'll see that there are a bunch of folders in the layers panel of whichever software you're using. And so you can actually open up these folders and you can enable and disable certain layers. So for example, I have the glasses that come with the extra version of the Nardoragon avatar, as well as the hair, and as well as the antlers. So you can add those on. I've tried to make it relatively inclusive for whatever, way that people set up their avatars. And so if you have it looking a certain way, this should be able to match that look. And I'm still deciding on whether or not I want to have these eyebrows be blue or black. I'm keeping them black for now, but you might be able to actually change the color of those once I release this emote pack. Anyways, so I have a bunch of different eyebrow shapes, a bunch of different eye shapes, a bunch of different mouth shapes, and also two different nose shapes, which is the default nostrils, and as well as a nose for the people that like to use that sort of thing. And so there are also two different bases, one with droopy ears, which is being used here, as well as one that is just neutral, so with the ears sort of in that way. You'll already see here that the color has changed, so I will quickly explain how to actually customize the colors. So you'll see that there are a bunch of layers that have this mask on the right hand side, which is this black and white sort of thing, and a color on the left hand side. So all you have to do is you need to select a color and then you just click on the colored box and use your paint bucket tool, and you'll notice that it updates. And that's pretty much it for in terms of actually updating the colors. Unfortunately, this will need to be done separately for different mouth shapes as well, because if you go into the mouth shapes, there was no good way of doing this. So I essentially just have it set up like this. So let me disable the neutral one. You'll see that there's this confused blend shape, and you'll see that it doesn't quite line up with this line that is on the baseline. And so I essentially added these extra settings here on the side. That's the wrong one. This one, there we go. So you'll notice that you have to update the light fur and dark fur options on these as well if you're going to modify them below. So yeah, but they should have basically the same name more or less. And so you can basically update everything on this avatar and customize it however you want. If you want to add any sort of symbols and whatnot on there, feel free, so long as it aligns with sort of the will of the creator of the original avatar, as well as any terms and conditions that I put forth as well. And those will be noted on the Discord where you can download the thing, and I'll probably include a small readme.txt or something in the zip folder as well. And so if you are using this emote pack, you agree to sort of abide by those rules. And this is mostly for like very specific instances of things that you aren't supposed to do with this. But for the most part, everything is really open. And even if you want to do commissions with this sort of emote pack, and if people are going to commission emotes, feel free to use this. Although please do note that you should be crediting me as well as the person that made the Nardoragon avatar anywhere, and you should not be taking credit for this base. That being said, if you're doing any sort of additional symbols or whatnot on there and changing colors, if that takes like an hour or whatnot, and you want to do commissions for that, and some people might not have the software or might not want to put in the time to sort of figure out how everything works, then you can do commissions for it and set up emotes for people. Now this image is a 2048 by 2048 pixel image, so you're probably going to want to downsize it if you want to upload it to places like Discord for usage with Nitro. And you can just do that by changing the image size of your image and doing all that. Although, yeah, and that's pretty much it for this. If you have any questions, I'm artificial on Discord. You can find me in that Discord server that I have in the link down below, and that should be relatively straightforward to follow along. And if this isn't straightforward to follow along, then you can just message me and I can try and help out. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope this is useful for anyone that wants to make these sort of emotes. And yeah, thanks for watching.